Early in the morning.
What's going on, the people that miss your boy Cam Topical Juice, and I'm back with another story for you today. As you can see from the title, a man has been jailed for bringing a wapeen to carnival with him on Children's Day. Now, if you don't know what Children's Day is, if you're from the ends, if you're from London in general, carnival split into 2 days. Sunday's the family fun. Yeah, family fun time. Bring your kids, bring your cousins, bring your dog, all of that. Some madness might still happen, but it's more traditionally calm, conventionally quiet in comparison. Then you got Monday. Monday's the cruddy day. Monday's where all the hooligans come out. I've never actually been on a Sunday, I've only been on a Monday, and it's just messy, it's hot, it's just full of idiots, people who think they're bad, this, that, and the other. It's a madness. So my man has been caught with a machine on Family Day, yeah? Who told you bad man don't dance? Who told you bad man don't dance? Even with a whap on my hip, man dance. That's what he was like in carnival. He was out there in carnival just, even with a on my, you get me? One of them ones. But anyway, let me done the waffling thing. This is quite an interesting one because instantly after I saw this story, yeah, I also came across another story, which I'm gonna briefly talk about. I'm not gonna talk about the whole thing, but I just wanna talk about the hypocrisy and the BS that this country actually is. While one man has been jailed for 5 years for a gun, which I'm gonna talk about, a disgusting nonce, has been jailed for 4 years. And when you compare the two stories together and what they're found guilty of, it goes to show the agenda that this world pushes. Yeah, this is why you lot call me the realest on this YouTube thing. Ain't no one out here talking on this stuff. Ain't no one out here bringing your attention to these stories and highlighting the hypocrisy. Yeah, all the rest of these YouTubers, they're my sons. There's YouTubers out here that either steal my content, shit, some of them Midlands dons are even stealing my name. All these YouTubers with all this bark when they're hiding behind the screen. It's hilarious, man. But don't worry, your boy TJ's here to give you the realest. So guys, let me done the waffling thing. Like the video for me, it takes half a second, it makes a massive difference on how the YouTube video performs in the algorithm. Please press that subscribe button. It's free and you can always change your mind if you don't like the content. Press the bell to be notified. Merchandise in the description, all of that. And Patreon is still in the works. I've just been mad busy with certain things, but I'm planning the content. I'm gonna film some of the content, then I'm gonna roll it out. So you lot, stay tuned for the Patreon, all my real ones, my loyal ones. As you can see on your screen right now, it says, man jailed after stashing loaded Glizok pistol in bum bag on Children's Day at Notting Hill Carnival. It says a man has been jailed after police seized a loaded Glock pistol he had stashed in a bum bag as he attended the Notting Hill Carnival. Jade Charles, 35. Wait, what? Jade? My brother. Jade? I ain't ever met a gunman called Jade, but still. Jade Charles had been carrying the weapon around the event among huge crowds on what is known as Children's Day, because it is aimed at attracting families. Charles from Queen's Park pleaded guilty to possession of a firearm and ammunition at Southwark Crown Court in September 2023. Now guys, pay attention to this. Charles was sentenced to 5 years at court on Friday. 5 years Charles got. Detective Oink, Andrew Payne, the investigating Oink from the Met's Oink Crime Oink, said the loaded firearm in Charles's possession put innocent members of the public at risk on what is known as Children's Day at Carnival. Its recovery has no doubt prevented it from being used to commit violent offences on our streets. The court had heard that on 27th of August 2023, officers working on a security operation observed a man via CCTV on Ashmore Road leaving a bum bag at the location, which they deemed suspicious. That's interesting. Officers were deployed and they found a Glock pistol with ammo in the bag. After identifying Charles as the owner, he was arrested nearby and taken into custody. DC Oink said this was an excellent example of officers painstakingly viewing live images, looking for things that are suspicious and reading body language. And in this case, it led to lives potentially being saved. Now guys, first things first, before we talk about the other story, yeah, this is wild. You're telling me, yeah, he didn't even do anything wrong apart from look suspicious? Bruh. Jade, I don't know what you were doing. In fact, looking at some of these pictures, Jade, I think you had a balaclava on in the CCTV picture. Hold up, let me see if I can get this picture up, lad. Yeah, look at your screens. That's my man there. He's got a balaclava on and he looks suspicious. Now, to be honest, I did actually say in my other video about the Tottenham shooting that if you've got a WAP on you, you should keep your balaclava on you at all times. But you know what? I was wrong, because Jade had the WAP on him, but he was also coming to Carnival with a bally. So the police officers looking at the CCTV camera looked at him purely looking at him, and they said, you know what? this Negro looks mad suspicious. And then somehow the bum bag got left somewhere and then police found it. I mean, bro, this is mad. How does this happen? How do you lack so hard? For me, this sounds cheesy, bro. I ain't gonna lie. This sounds like someone snitched. I don't know who snitched or how that would have happened or why, but this sounds a bit snitchy, innit? What, you're telling me out of all the millions of people or whatever, hundreds and hundreds of thousands of people at Carney, the police officer scouring the CCTV just happened to notice my man. Just happened to notice Jade and said, you know what, my man looks suspicious. Let's go look in his bag. That's wild. If that's the case, then great work, police officers. You did a good job. You know what I'm saying? Well done, because that's wild, man. Like, you see, this country, they still care about Madeleine McCann and that. You see, fam, you see those CCTV man there? Yeah? Get them on the job. They'll be able to locate Madeleine anywhere. If you're telling me you can locate a man with a gun from CCTV, knowing nothing about him, bro, what's the winning lottery tickets, bro? I don't even do the lottery. I'm trying to win. What's the winning lottery tickets, fam? Car, they seem to know everything. So, I mean, if there's no snitch, get these man a job hunting Madeleine McCann and them, man. Anyway, I want to bring your attention to a second story. This story highlights, the hypocrisy and backwards mentality that this country's judicial system always demonstrates. Yeah, it's wild. Remember what I said? Jade got 5 years in jail for his mad thing. But let's look at this story right here. As you can see on your screen right now, disgusting nonce who kept manual, I repeat, who kept a manual on how to abuse babies is jailed. A man who downloaded a pedophile's guide giving advice on how to abuse babies as young as 2 months old has been jailed for 4 years. 4 years, you lot. 4. I even read the rest of the article yet. All we need to know, that's all you need to know. My man got jailed for 4 years, fam. It's a disgrace. And what? He downloaded and is selling whatever manuals to nonce kids. But my man had a machine in his bag, wasn't even doing nothing with it. I mean, don't get me wrong, should he be carrying guns? Of course not. You know what I mean? I don't advocate all this. But should he be carrying it? No. Especially at his big age. 35 years old, he's still knee deep in this. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. But outside of that, my man got caught and got 5 years for it. My man is a nonce. He got 4. He'll be out in 2. Do you not see the hypocrisy here? Arif Azad, disgusting nonce, 21, was also messaging school children online, and one unknown victim sent him a number of disturbing images. An urgent investigation established he had accessed nearly 6,000 indecent images of children, 3,500 of them in the most extreme category. Nonce was sentenced to 2 years for the making, distribution and possession of indecent images, and another 2 years for engaging in sex communication with a child and possession of the manual. He got 2 years for one and 2 years for the other. But you having a gun is 5 years. So you just having the machine on you is 5 years. But the trauma, the lifelong trauma that this disgusting little prick has put on these kids, lifelong. You're telling me man gets 4 years, it out in 2. This is a disgrace. This is an actual disgrace. You can't tell me that the world around you ain't satanic. You can't tell me the people in power aren't nonsense, bro. In what fucking realm is it okay for this guy to get less time than this guy? If it was a bit of weed, he'd do more. If it was a bit of coke, he'd do more. He had a gun, he had a knife on him, he'd do more time than a nonce. Bro, I'm sick of this, bro. I'm sick of this. I'm sick of this. But don't worry, man. Topical Juice, the realist, will always make you aware of all this bullshit. Because the mainstream media ain't gonna talk about this. You know what I'm saying? And I'm the one that does it with a face, not like these shook ones. But anyway, man, let me know your thoughts, guys. This is a mad thing. Like, comment, subscribe. F the judicial system, man. And I'll see you lot in the next video. What the hell do I know, man? I'm just a man in his 20s. Bow.